That's all right. Anyway, I've been real busy, keep myself busy. It's hot outside, so I have to come in, so take breaks every once in a while. That's what I'm doing right now. See, my face is a little bit red. It's hot, and you can dehydrate very quick out there. So um, I should have grabbed me a glass of water. I will after I make this video. Anyway, I've been trimming hedges. I've been planting. I've been pulling weeds. I've been stringing up tomatoes, as you'll see, checking on animals, watering them, feeding them, doing all the things a farmer does, I guess. Keep myself busy, keep my mind occupied. I got to go visit one of my neighbors somehow. I don't know if I'm going to walk all the way down there. It's probably about a mile walk. Maybe just tad under a mile, but talked to a guy about seeing if I could set up in his property for selling my goods, because he's on a four-way stop, which would be real good for me. I can't afford to pay him anything, so we'll see. Supposedly he's a member of my church, and everybody knows him. I don't know. Maybe I'll know him by face. So that's part of my plan today, to go over there. Dogs are home, so I don't know. They don't like me going without them, but they're not going to go with me. Thor could. I can't trust Hilda, though. So anyway, I made a video and showing what I'm doing. So let's roll this bean footage. Okay. I put a latch here on my door, so now I can just open the door. I don't have to lean a shovel or anything heavy against it. Keep the chickens out. And I'll show you what I've done in here. See, my bush tomatoes are getting bigger. They have really gotten bigger, actually. Now, you see this line here, and this one's not hooked up yet. These two plants aren't. But some of them are. Like right here, which goes staked into the ground, goes all the way up to this beam. And then, as you can see, I got oh, that one's not. I'll have to rehook that one. But these ones are hooked up on this cable. It's actually just a wire, and they're on a stake. Now this one, which one came loose? Oh, this one here. So looks like some of this debris got mixed in here. Now where is that stake at? Stake is down here somewhere. Chicken got in here. There it is. There's the stake. No. Oh. Now you see, I hooked that up. It's hooked up and then wired up with a very wide group there, so that, or hoop, so that it just holds the plant up. Doesn't need to be around the plant. It needs to be around the wire good. As far as the plant goes, you don't want to choke the plant off. I am going to order some clamps. I'll have to wait till I get some money again. The geese are just behind here. You see, I'll have all the... Well, my idea is to grow the tomato... Shut up, geese! Grow the tomato like a vine. They're telling me to shut up. Grow them like a vine, and they'll grow up here, and I'll be able to pick them. So I do have a lot of tomatoes in this space. 18 tomatoes, I think. I counted. Well, 17 in here and one in the front. Got some baby peaches right there. See? Bunch of them. The only peach tree that's really doing any good, one's surviving, and the other one, well, the goats killed them. They haven't messed with that one. They don't come in the front yard much. Those are my squash, my yellow squash, and my mint. I need to weed in there. There's some weeds coming up in here with my peppers, but not too bad. And here's my other tomato plant. And I'm going to let it grow up along this fence, and then I'm going to let it grow along the top of the fence. Got some corn in there, got some jalapeno peppers, some dill, a little bit of cilantro. These are peppers here. At least one of them's an Anaheim, and one of them's a Hatch's green chili. And then I got my corn, and got more corn back here. My watermelon's starting to come up, and I've been thinning it out a little bit. I'll have to thin it out more, but I'm going to let them see which ones are real healthy, and then thin out the less healthy looking ones. But I have thinned it out considerably from what it was. There was a lot of plants coming up there, but more watermelons. So I got 3 rows of watermelons, and there is corn coming up, especially on this side. There's one there. I don't know if there's any more. It's hard to tell. Baby grass and corn look the same until they get broader leaves. You can tell it's corn. I don't know how much corn I get. Last year the corn ears were very small, and so I don't know if I'm going to get any corn worth growing. But right over here is a wild lettuce, and that one is tall. You can actually take that, chop it up into little pieces, boil it in a low amount of water, let it boil down, and you can create this salve. It was a salve that they used in early 1900s and 1800s and 1700s that you would put on wounds, sores, and cuts and stuff to keep it from getting infected. So it's a useful weed. Hi, geeses. Geeses are noisy today. Usually I give them some whole corn. They love corn. There's plenty of grass to eat, guys. There's Thor. What you doing, Thor? You coming home? Coming home to see Daddy? I'm gonna go over and see the goats. See how goaty goats are doing. Hey, Midnight, where's the baby? Oh, baby's sleeping. Hey, Melly. Hey, Leggy. Oh, baby sleeping. Honey, we woke up baby. Hilda and Thor, they like to see the baby too. And Thor, Hilda, look how dirty she is. What are you doing, running around the creek, honey? Come on. You can't go near baby. Come on, Thor. Mama don't want you around baby. I don't blame her. Baby doesn't like dogs. Thor likes babies, though, don't you, Thor? He likes you, baby. We haven't looked at the pigs for a while. Let's go check out the pigs, Thor. Come on, Thor. Let's go. Ouch! He bit my hand, that little son of a bitch. Don't bite Daddy's hand. Don't bite Daddy's hand, you. No! My hand isn't for biting. Hi, guys. They jumped this fence right here. They go off into the woods over here. I wish they wouldn't, because there's snakes back there and coyotes, but I can't stop them. There's Mama over there, Mama Pig. Are you getting ready to have babies, honey? Look at her. She's got big old belly, boobies hanging down. Got these 2 guys. I'd like to get rid of one of them. The smaller one's Mark. This one here doesn't have a name, but he might end up being dinner. Yeah, it's a sad reality. I don't think we need 2 males and 1 female. Better to have 2 females and 1 male. But you like them both, honey? That's Queenie. Hi, Queenie. They're not my pigs, not my choice. I don't even want the babies. I might want the babies, I don't know. I mean, they make nice pets. You saw how big they are. You want one of them tromping through your house? They're one of the bigger end of those darn potbellies. I don't think they're purebred, to be honest with you. Let's go look at the goats again. Everybody wants to see the goats. We've seen the chickens a million times. And there's Meowdy. Hi, Meowdy. Hilda, can I go see the goats without you? Can I go see them without you? No. She got to be in here, huh? Everybody's in here, and there's that baby goat. They're getting along. Tails are wagging and wagging. Hi, honey. Hi, Iris. That's Iris. Iris interested in the doggies. Look, they're nose to nose with Hilda. And see, he's got Waddles. Hi, baby. Hilda, you need to stay out of here. They don't want you in here. I know, Hilda. Golly, look how dirty you are. You are just a mess. I'd like to give you a bath. You need a bath, honey. You need a bath. You think you're so cute, don't you? You think you're the cutest dog in the world. The cutest little Hilda. She thinks she's the cutest. She's not as cute. Piggies are cuter than you. No. Anyway, that's what's happening. So, as you saw, Iris is doing really well. The dogs are getting acquainted with her. Hilda is so curious about that baby goat. I was worried about Hilda because she's killed some chickens. She's killed ducks before. I worry about her. That goat's no bigger than a cat. It really, you know, a house cat, that's about the size of that goat. So, but Hilda seems to like the goat, and the goat seems to like Hilda. So, you know, I guess, no, for taste or whatever they say. Something for taste. I don't know what it is. But anyway, it's good because, you know, those dogs are part of their environment. So the more Hilda gets to know the goat and likes the goat, the more Hilda will protect the goat. And more the goats welcome on our farm. That's my goat. Although, you know, may have some arguments over with my wife whether whose goat that gets to be. If she hopefully she comes home. And if she doesn't, I don't know, because, you know, if any goat's mine, Legolas and Iris are mine. But I let my wife name the goat because, you know, she feels she doesn't get to name as much stuff as I do. And that's what she expressed. And I thought, okay, you know, what do you name? First one, she wanted Isis. And I was like, no, I don't really want that name. And she said Iris. And I said, okay. And then I looked up spring flower, which is truly in the Elvish language, but she goes, well, how come I never get to name anything? Okay, we'll name it Iris. So it's Iris. You know, it may become Thule in the future, but it may stay Iris, you know. It's not a usual name we pick for animals around here, name them after flowers, but hey, you know, what's in the name anyway? Animal doesn't care what you name them. But well, this one's name is Iris, and I will just call it Iris from now on. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you guys all have a better rest of your day and a better tomorrow.